Okay, good morning. Now, today we will continue in our lesson 5, right? Lesson 5, divide rational numbers, page 214, 3 October. Prepare your books there and let's remember what we did in the last period. We said to divide if you have different signs, the answer is always negative. If you have similar signs, the answer is always positive. And to divide the two fractions, we use the formula of division for the fractions. A over B divides by C over D equals. Now the first fraction stays the same. The division turns to multiply. And the second fraction, we do reciprocal for it. It will be D over C. Then we continue in normal multiplication, right? Right? So we did example 1. We did its check. Example 2. Let's do the check of example 2. The check of example 2. So example 2, page 214. We have find -1 and 1 over 3 divided by 2 and 2 over 15. صح? This is equal. Now what we turn? We said we turn the mixed numbers to fractions, but we forget the negative first and we turn, right? This is -1 already, right? Here we have 1 here, right? And here, yeah. So here we turn the mixed numbers to fractions, right? So negative, we forget it. And we turn the mixed numbers normally. Today you have a quiz, right? Yeah. 3 multiply 1, 3. Plus 1, 4 over. So you put 4 over 3. And the negative sign, give it for the numerator, right? Second one, the same, divided by. I'm still preparing. I'm not using the formula yet, right? So here the division comes division. Don't put multiply, not yet. صحيح بالستات. يلا 15 by 2, 30 plus 2, 32 over. Now you are ready for using what, ya Wafi? For using this formula. You have a fraction divided by a fraction. Now you can use this, right? So this is equal. The first fraction stays the same, -4 over 3. The division becomes multiply. Then you switch or you flip, right? To be 15 over 32. Now in multiplication, we can use the idea of crossing, right? Here you have 4. It can be simplified with 32. Both can divide on 4, right? And you have a 3. It can be simplified with 15. Both can divide with, صح? You can use this or multiply up. When we can use this, not in addition, not in subtraction, not in division. Only where? Only in multiplication. So let's divide here. So here divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 3, divided by 3. Now if you do this, the answer of yours will be simplest form. But if you do the normal way to multiply up, multiply down, you need to simplify later on, right? So here, negative 4 divided by 4, negative 1. By negative 1 over 1 multiplied by 5 over. This is equal. Now multiply normal. Negative 1 multiply 5, negative 5 over, and this is simplified, right? This is simplified. Negative 5 over 8. Copy please the steps. Copy the steps. Show your work. Copy both, please. Done? Done. Let's move to example 3 together. Example 3. We are on page 216. In example 3, we need to evaluate. We need to evaluate, right? Evaluate what? A over B. A over means A divided by, صح? Yeah, so evaluate A over B, and the question will give you A and B, صح? We know this idea. Yeah, A is given 3 over 4. So A is given 3 over 4, but B is given negative 0.05, صح? Negative 0.05. Now focus with me here a little bit. Now we have A divided by B, صح? A is given 3 over 4, it's a fraction. And B is given decimal, right? And we know our idea. If we have a fraction and decimal together in the same operation, we need to turn one of them to be like the other. You can turn the decimal to be, the fraction to be decimal, or انت حر. انت حر, okay? So here I always turn the decimal, then I use my fractions. At the end, your answer will be fraction, right? If you want to turn it to decimal, you can use long division. So you can do what you want. You can turn, for example, the fraction to what? This, and calculate at the end what you will have, decimal. So you can turn the decimal to fraction, right? And you can turn the decimal here to fraction. And at the end, what you will have? Fraction. And you can turn the fraction to decimal. So it's up to you. It's up to you. For me, mostly, I turn the decimal to be what? So let's apply. The book do the opposite. Turn the fraction to decimal, then it divides using decimals. Huh? I want to turn the fraction. I don't like. I want to turn the decimal to fraction. Okay? Yalla, this is equal A over B. A up, what we have? A 3 over. So I'll replace A and put what? So up, it will be 3 over 4. And this is the line of the fraction, right? B is what? Negative 0. Let's do it by side. 0.05. What's the fraction of this? It is 5. 2 digits after the decimal means what? صح? 0.5, it's 5 over 10. 0.05, it's 5 over 100. Now, can we simplify this? Yes, if you can simplify it, so do it. It makes this easier, okay? If you don't, put it same, do the normal division. At the end, you need to simplify. Get it? So here, 5 over 100, both can divide on what? On 5. This will be 1 over. So take it and put it where? In a place of mean. But don't forget mean. Negative 1 over 20. Negative 1 over 20, right? Done. Now what we have here? We have a fraction divided by another fraction, right? So A over B divided by C over D. So the first one up stays the same. This division, inshallah division, turns to what? And this, it will be 20 over. صح? Now here the negative is down. You can put it up, عادي. صح? You can give, we said the negative for the fraction, you can give it up, you can give it down, you can give it for the whole. So it's okay. Put the negative for the 20, still the same. Now this is equal. Now we can cross the 4 with the 20. So as much as you can simplify, do it. Because at the end, it will be already simplified. ما حتتغلب بعدين, right? So here 20 and 4, I can divide both by what? So here divided by 4 and here divided by again and again. This crossing use only where. Don't use it today in adding and subtracting. بزعلك. Equal. Now here 3 over 4, right? 3 over 1 multiply 5 over. مين بيحكي 1؟ مين بيحكي 1؟ مين؟ وريني حاله. مش 1 مش 1 هذه ايش؟ It's not 1. طيب. Now up what we have? 5th. Down 1 multiplied 15 divided by negative 1. If you divide different signs, the answer is so the final answer here is what? The book, what the book did? The book did the other way. The book turns this fraction to what? How we turn the fraction to decimal? We took it on the first lesson, if you remember. We used them division. 3 over 4 means 3 divided by 4. This 3 over 4, it is 0.75. Then the book replaced this A by 0. And so it will be 0.75 divided by negative 0.05. Use long division as we did in grade 6 or 5 before. The answer will be what? Negative. It is the same. Done. Done. طيب. This is طبعا the book wrote for you up method 1, right? Method 1 اللي هي to turn the fraction to what? احنا we did what? Method 2 to turn the decimal to So you can fill the spaces there. يعني the first space it will be 1 over 20 with negative صح؟ بعدين it flipped 20 over 1 بعدين make the crossing if you see the crossing, so the answer at the end will be negative 15. So you have free to use the way what you like. Done. Go to the check. Go to the check. Yeah. Now in the check what we have here. صباح النور هلا مستر. وصل. يلا, if you have your mobile quickly. Are there any mobiles? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Done. Let's go to the check and I want you to do it. We are on page 216, right? 216. Do it by yourself. Go. Wassalam. Okay, let's go do our check together. Yeah, we are on check page 216, right? Right. Now we need to evaluate x over y, given that x is negative 6 and 0.85, and y is negative 2 over 5, right? Okay. نعم يا نضال.
Yes, Mr. Can I answer?
Yes, give me a second, please.
Yes, Mister, I have a question on the online assignment.
Wait, يا تميم. Why you didn't why you are not in the school now? You have a
Because,
quiz,
Mister,
right?
I thought that easy. No, Mister, well, I don't know. I don't know that it is to go in school, Mister. I don't was me.
What we need to do?
To rewrite it.
يلا equal. What I will put up?
6.85. 6.85.
ماشي بس negative. Negative
Yes,
6.85
negative.
over or divided by negative 2 and 2 over 5, right?
5.
Fine.
Yes.
Now up we have negative, down we have negative. At the end, the answer will be what? Positive, yes.
Positive.
كيف post? Resume. I click there. Why? Okay. Now up negative, down negative. So the answer will
Negative.
be positive. So this
Positive.
negative and this negative, you can cross them. They are gone. يعني positive, negative with negative هذول خلاص. Why? Negative with negative, the answer is positive, right? But if it's one
Right.
negative, it will come in your steps until you finish. But what we need to do up, yeah, mister?
We have to make it a fraction.
Yeah, 2.85 over what? Sorry, 6.85 equals 6 and 85 over
100.
Right. Here you can simplify before multiplying. This 85 over 100, see it?
Yes,
You can
685.
لا يا ابني ما أنا بحكي قاعد. You can simplify before you multiply, right? 85 over 100, you can divide up and down by what? So you can deal with 85 and 100 أحسن from dealing with 685, right? So here what you need to do, divide up by 5, divide down by 5. It will be 6 and 17 over 20. See, it's better for you, right? Now 20, turn it now. 20 multiply 6, 120 plus 17, 100 over.
37.
Take this and put it up. 137 over what? 20. All over 2 and 2 over 5. Turn it to what? The fraction. 5 by 2, 10 plus 2, 12 over what? 5. So down will be 12 over 5. Up here, if you multiply 100 by 6 plus 85 then divide, it's up to you. It's up to you. But for me, I'm a man who likes to do the solution in easiest way. Okay? Now this is equal. Now let's apply the division formula, Mr. Nidar. What we need to write?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, 137 over 20.
So up, it will be the same, right?
Right.
The division will be what?
Multiplication.
بسرعة احكي معي يا مستر، احكي معي بسرعة يلا.
Multiply 12 over 50.
ايش اللي 1 over 50؟
12 I said, mister.
Okay, 12 over what?
5.
5. صح؟
Yeah.
طيب. Come back here. What we said here, Yabni, the first one stays the same. The division will be what? Multiply. What we do with the second fraction? What we need to do?
Flip it.
Did you flip it here?
No.
You didn't. صح?
Yes.
So what we need to do here?
Flip it.
Flip them.
Yes.
It will be what?
5 over 12.
5 over 12. Okay. Now here, look at this 5 and look at this 20. You can divide both by 5. So here,
5.
divide by 5 and divide by 5. It will be up 137 over 4. Multiply 1 over 12. So now multiply up, multiply down, do division, and find your answer. The answer will be 2 and 41 over 48. 2 and 41 over 48. Done? Sorry.
Yes.
طب, do we need this in the solution? No, we don't need this. Done. Done. That's all for this lesson. Don't forget to do your homework, page 219. Okay? Don't forget to do your homework, page 219. It's important. Right. I'll go to the online with Tamim. Ask Tamim, what's your question?
I have a question in the online assignment.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Yalla, what's your question?
I have a question in the online assignment.
What is it? Tell me.
Yes, Mr. In question number 1. If A equal -4 and B equal -6.
A equal
Equal
-4 and B equal
equal -6.
huh?
Equal -6.
Negative 6.
Yes.
2 negatives. Yeah. -6 like this.
Yes, Mr.
طيب, what's the question?
Yes, Mr. Then A -B. Yes, Mr. You here you subtract. But Mr.
Find
here
A
is supposed
minus
to add.
B. We have 1 negative. Here we have 1 negative, يا ابني, not 2 negatives. In the assignment.
No, Mr. We have 2.
يا ابن الحلال. In the given value, this one, do we have 2 negatives or 1 negative?
1 negative, Mr.
Here what we have? Hello?
Here, Mr. We have negative, Mr. Here also we have negative.
How many negatives we have for the 6?
Mr. 2.
2 negatives we have. طيب. Wait. أنا لما أكون أحكي مع الأونلاين لا أحد يحكي معي. ويت يا نظام. طيب وين التو نيجاتيفز يا ابني؟ A is -4, B is -6. How come 2 negatives? كيف يعني 2 negatives؟ لا إله إلا يا ابني I asked you what's for the B? You said 2 negatives. How 2 negatives? It's 1 negative. Now I'm looking on the question. Let's go back to our screen. B is -6. Now they want us to find A minus B, right?
Yes.
طب A is how much?
Equal -4.
-4. After A, what we have?
Minus.
High minus. How much is B?
A -6.
-6. So how many negatives here we have?
We have 2.
What they are?
Plus.
So it will be
Positive.
-4 plus 6. Subtract with the bigger sign.
Okay. Okay.
استغفرك يا رب. أيوة ابني. Done. Else. تفضل.
Mister, I have a question.
Yes, ask.
I don't understand the check.
أي check فيهم?
Example 3, I think, yeah.
This one. This is example 2. هذا example 3. هذا check إله. صح؟
Yes.
X over Y means X divided by Y, right?
Yes, mister.
X is given and Y is given. We substitute them here, right?
Yes, mister.
Now we turn this to mixed numbers into fraction and we turn this to fraction. These are the two fractions here. See them?
Yes.
Now we use the formula. The first one stays the same. The division multiply. The second one we do reciprocal, right?
Yes, mister.
Now multiply, divide, simplify, and find your answer. What's the problem?
Nothing. Only that the problem I simplify it.
Thank you. Else? That's all for you, for the online. Don't forget to enter your quiz after 5 minutes, maybe, I think. And good luck. Don't forget to do your homework, page 219. And that's all for today. Thank you.